In November 2022, AMD officially released the next generation data center processor EPYC9004 series, codenamed Genoa. Specifications and performance completely crush Intel Xeon processors. 5 nanometers process, chiplet architecture, Zen4c CPU architecture, up to 96 cores, 192 threads and 384 MB L3 cache. 12-channel 6TB DDR5 4800 memory, 160 P 5.0 bus lanes. Such an advanced existence directly dwarfs competing products. Going further, Genoa EPYC9004 series is not all. It's just one member of AMD's next-generation data center processor family. AMD officials have long announced the other 3 branches derived from Genoa, for different application areas and workloads. Together form a large camp. Among them, Genoa X has added 3D cache, focus on higher performance computing. Bergamo and Siena adopt lean architecture Zen4c. The Zen4c architecture is actually a simplified version of Zen4, which can be said to be a small core, serving telecom infrastructure, edge computing markets. However, unlike the Intel hybrid architecture, the performance core and energy efficiency core are completely different in architecture and specifications. AMD maintains a high degree of consistency between the 2 core architectures. They are all based on the same ISA instruction set and IPC performance. Almost all microarchitectural metrics are exactly the same. The main difference is the L3 cache. Zen4c have the average capacity per core from 4 MB to 2 MB. In addition, AMD will also introduce small and large cores in consumer-grade Ryzen processors in the future. But it is also a similar concept. The small core part is only the cache. Zen4c has been internally redesigned. A single Zen4c core including L2 cache is only 2.48 square millimeters, 35.4% smaller than the 3.84 square millimeters of the Zen4 core. This can greatly increase the core density. Others such as front-end units, non-core units, execution units, modules such as the FPU floating point unit are also reduced by about 40%. The number of cores of a single CCD is increased from 8 to 16. The area is still controlled at 72.7 square millimeters, only 9.7% more than Zen4c CD's 66.3 square millimeters. The total number of single-chip CCDs is reduced from 12 to 8. But the number of cores has increased from a maximum of 96 cores and 192 threads to a maximum of 128 cores and 256 threads. In terms of cache, the first-level cache is still 32 KB instruction cache and 32 KB data cache per core. But because of the increase in the number of cores, the total has increased from 6 MB to 8 MB. Each core of the L2 cache is still exclusive to 1 MB, and the total has increased to a maximum of 128 MB. 32 MB increase compared to Zen4 EPYC. L3 cache is still 32 MB per CCD, but no longer a set of 8-core CCXs sharing all 32 MB. Instead, each set of 8-core CCXs shares half of the 16 MB, for a total of 256 MB. 128 MB less than Zen4 EPYC. In fact, AMD can continue to put 12 CCDs in a single chip. This will have a terrifying 192 cores and 384 threads. 128 MB L2 cache, 384 MB L3 cache. So what do you think about this? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area. Let's discuss together.